Hello, everybody. It really never ends, does it? Round 31 finished late last night, and the very, very next day, because of the FA Cup, we are into EFL Championship round 32. So we've got 3 games tonight. We're going to be across Birmingham versus Watford. Watford, West Brom, wake up. There are a couple of other games going, and there is a goal already. Remember, we're kicking off at 8 p.m. at St Andrews for Birmingham versus West Brom. But Norwich have taken the lead at Oxford within 1 minute of kickoff. Torre, it says in the chat. Thank you, Aconite Universe. So, no sooner are we here, we have a goal for Norwich. He scored off the bench as well, didn't he, Torre, for Norwich the other day against Blackburn at Carrow Road. So he's had an incredible start to life in the EFL Championship. Last night, thank you everybody who joined me. Probably the best game I've seen this season on the watch-alongs was the absolute spectacle there that was Sheffield United 1, Middlesbrough 2. Tremendous match that, and that did give us, for the first time since October the 4th, a new leader up at the top of the EFL Championship. I don't know whether we're looking at that particular part of the table tonight, but we have Birmingham in action, who are kind of looking an all right outside bet for the playoffs. Now, if Birmingham were to win tonight, they could enter the playoffs. Southampton are also in action. They face Leicester, and a Saints win would also take them up to 46 points. They would be 1 off it. So, yeah. Some interest in the playoff picture, and down towards the bottom, obviously Oxford and Norwich is a huge one in terms of relegation, and Norwich, having already taken the lead there, would be putting an 11-point gap, if you believe that's relevance, between themselves and Oxford United. Let's say some hellos in the chat. Andy, welcome. Graham. RLFFTV. Kay, welcome. Kieran, welcome. Brendan, the man with the goals. Nice and quickly there. Nick, I will not be doing this for Wrexham v Ipswich in the Cup. I will be working as a musician on Friday night. So sadly, I know I will not be around on Friday night. JC, welcome. Confederate fan, welcome. Did I always say hi to Richard? I think I did, or didn't I? Helen, welcome from Inverness, right up in the north of the UK. Truth, welcome. Scott, welcome. Kelly, welcome. Gary, Christopher, and Paul and Robert. There we go. Thank you, everybody, for joining me. Let's get a like spike going to get things moving. If you can, up there on TikTok as well, that would be lovely. You've got 11 seconds. Wherever you see that or that, hit it. It's a like spike. Away you go. Right, we will get our heads in the game as it pertains to Birmingham and West Brom, both in action in the FA Cup at the weekend. I mean, West Brom got Norwich and Birmingham have got Leeds, I think. Hence, this round just been moved into the midweek before the FA Cup 4th round games. I think I'm finally about to get the sore throat that's been going around my house. So bear with me for the evening. Let's dive in to team news then for this one. Thank you for your support with the like spikes. It is Birmingham versus West Brom as usual. Let me know who you're looking forward to seeing playing and who your potential match winners are. Here come the team lineups. Thank you, everybody, for those lovely likes so far. We've gone up to 30. Let's see if we can get 50 likes on this stream before kickoff. Team news tonight. Birmingham's kind of like a new look team, isn't it, since the transfer window? How many have they got in tonight? 1, 2, 3. Only 3 of them tonight. We'll have a look at the bench as well. In goal, Beadle for Blues. Bright Asai Samuel is playing at right back. Kai Wagner, left back. Clara and Neumann are the centre backs. Solis is a new arrival in January. Plays with Paik in central midfield. Pat Roberts has just signed a new contract. Ibrahim Osman was on the score sheet at the weekend. He's a winger on loan from Brighton, I think. Stansfield plays off Marvin Dukes. So, honestly, other than the new signings, pretty settled for Birmingham. And despite all the ins, well, mainly ins, and outs as well, they have built themselves a championship team here. And just looking at this early Norwich goal, just booted down the middle of the pitch. He's going to run off the back there, Toure. It's really poor from the keeper. Is that coming in goal? Doesn't know whether he's coming or going there. Maybe he should have stayed put. Norwich lead 1-0 at Oxford in 40 seconds. Birmingham bench, by the way, Allsop, Panzo, Fujimoto, Doyle, Iwata, Prisco, Vicente. So there's another 2 new January signings on the bench, Gray and Koyogo. For West Brom, Eric Ramsey has already ditched the 3 at the back. Gone to a back 4 now. O'Leary in goal. Imre and Styles are going to be the fullbacks. Have I seen Imre play before? I'm not entirely sure I have. Leicester 1, Southampton 0. We have goals already in both of the 7:45 kickoffs. Leicester lead. We are seeing Charlie Austin. Forgot Charlie Austin played for West Brom. We've got some Premier League games as well tonight. Chelsea have just taken the lead against Leeds United. They've gone 1-0 up. Let us know if you are keeping an eye on any of those Premier League games or the other 2 games that are happening concurrently here. Apologies. Right, O'Leary in goal. Imre and Styles are the fullbacks. Phillips and Taylor at centre-back. Wallace and Jimo Aloba on the wings. Mowat, Malumbi centrally. Hegabo and Price, although I'd assume it's a 4-2-3-1 and Price won't actually be playing up front. He will be playing a supporting role to Hegabo. If anyone's got me a Leicester goal scorer, thank you. Mukasa for Leicester. Brendan. On the bench for West Brom, Griffiths, Gilchrist, Bielik, formerly of Birmingham, Whitwell, Diakite, DK, Madja, Johnston, and Bostock is the bench now for West Brom. Let's go into predictions for this one, you lot. And what did we have on the Benjamin Bloom Football Channel community tab? We had 1,300 votes about this game. 9%, only 9% are backing West Bromwich Albion to win this game. 10% say it's a draw. 81% have Birmingham winning this one. 81. So a complete landslide there in the predictions on the community tab. But what say you in the chat? Get your predictions in right now. Get them up there on TikTok as well. You don't have to be funny. You don't have to be clever. Just write down the scoreline. We'll read them together. You've got 24 seconds to get your predictions in. Go, go. Okay, keep those predictions coming in. Let me say a big thank you to the wonderful people at Betfred, supporting our watch-alongs this season. We thank them profusely for their help, and I will be back on the Sportsman Untitled show on Monday, so do check that out. The day of the first versus second head-to-head at the top of the table. We'll no doubt be talking about that and another fascinating round of Championship football. Leicester 2, Southampton 0 in 13 minutes. How about that one? Right, let's get some predictions in before the players get going in this one. Right, here we go. 3-0 Blues, 3-0 Blues. 1-1, 3-1, 2-0, 3-1, 0-0, 2-0. Are these actually what people think the score will be or just what they want it to be? 4-1 Baggies, another 4-1 there. 3-2, give me these goals. I'm going to do a quick click through everybody. One step closer to being mathematically relegated. How about that? Right, I'm clicking through. All of your predictions. There we go. Patson Daka with the second goal for Leicester. They are already 2-0 up. Will I be doing Blades commentary? Tell me what date it is. Probably. But I don't even know what I'm doing at the weekend. So we'll figure it out. But yeah, if it's a night and I'm here and it's on the TV, I'll be watching it. Fingers crossed, I'll be watching it with you guys. West Brom players into the huddle. Jed Wallace, the captain, giving the pre-match pep talk. We are about to get going. Birmingham versus West Brom. And Birmingham City have the opportunity tonight with a win. They will move into 6th position. It looks pretty wintry. There's a bit of haze on the pitch. I don't know whether that's from the pre-game rituals or whether it is a bit foggy there at St Andrews. Hopefully that's all going to clear. We are off and running, and the ball's already been knocked forward and out of play and will be a goal kick to Birmingham City, which Beadle is going to take. Oh, we've got a super chat. Well, thank you. Dylan, we don't have a super chat target tonight, but it's a huge thank you. Get the impression not many in the chat like West Brom. I don't know about that. Muchly appreciated with the super chat, though. Very, very kind. We were really well supported, so there won't be an actual target tonight, but you can support via super chat. if indeed you see fit. Birmingham throw in down the right. Bright Samuel. They're not inside. Paik, Solis. Turned over and up in the air. All a bit clustered up in the middle in this opening moment. Both sides pushing the back fours up. Not a lot of room to play, and the ball is like pinballing around. It's back now with the West Brom keeper, Max O'Leary. Jez, tough game for us against your team on Friday night. If you're talking about Wrexham and Ipswich, it may well not be the first team for Ipswich. Put it that way. I don't think the FA Cup is going to be the priority there. 25th of Feb. If it's the main TV game, Richard, then absolutely I'll be watching it. And if it's Coventry, Sheffield United, then it probably will be, won't it? Clara knocks that home. Beadle has absolutely hammered that down the left wing. It's one in the air by Imre and cleared down the ground. Bit industrial so far. Conditions not great though. Here is Solis. Bright Samuel was pushing forward down the right. Comes off Styles. Birmingham take the throw quickly. And here comes a counter. Slid into the front, actually. Jed Wallace hits the shot, and he doesn't get hold of that at all. He quickly gives an apology. I think, was it Isaac Price who made a run ahead of him, who was better positioned? And says, why didn't you give it to me? Wallace has scored plenty of goals over the years from that position, though, hasn't he? Worth a go in these conditions, but he just didn't get hold of it at all. Eric Ramsey has had a struggle as West Brom manager so far. Lost 3-2 and 5-0 at home in his first two games. Got a 1-1 draw with an injury time equaliser at Derby. Handily beaten by Pompey in the next game away from home. And then apparently, if this game was on in your back garden, you'd have closed the curtains. West Brom 0, Stoke 0. And it's Oxford 0, Norwich 2. So both of the 7:45 kickoffs have 2 goals in now. Leicester lead Southampton 2-0. It's Oxford 0, Norwich 2. Toure again. Who is this guy? 3 goals already for Mohamed Toure. For Norwich, he has made a hell of a start. Pike. Solis. Neumann brings it forward for Birmingham. They've gone diag again. Easy gather. For Max O'Leary in goal. Styles knocks it inside. Birmingham pressing hard. And that is going to be a free kick. Bright Samuel, I think, with the foul. And West Brom will take a little pause. Try and blunt Birmingham's momentum that they're starting to build up. Jamaldine Jimo Aloba, if I'm saying that correctly. He's on loan from Aston Villa, is he? Always have good youngsters, don't they, at the Villa. Liam. Oxford coming down with us. Never been sold on Bloomfield since he left Wickham. Yeah, fair enough. Hasn't gone well since then, has it, for Matt Bloomfield? Free kick, West Brom. I think we're about to see the second Norwich goal, picture in picture. Worked down the left into the box. Low cross. Proper strikers finished that one. Great movement and positioning. And good teams and good strikers score tap-ins, believe you me. Why would you be banging one in from 30 yards when you can play through teams? The rugby Saundy, Mr. Burrow watched along the other night. Curious to hear your take on Calvin effing Phillips dropping down a division. Yeah, he looked all right, actually, for Sheffield United. See how this move works out for KFP. Styles, nice carry. Great ball as well. Switches it all the way out to Jed Wallace on the wing. His cross is blocked. And Solis picks it up in central midfield. He's fouled. And West Brom, they're only sort of counter-attacking at times, but they've got some kind of foothold in this. As Birmingham are, as we would expect, the kind of protagonist. 64% possession Blues in the opening going here. I don't think I brought my flask of drink in here, did I? I'm going to need that with my throat. We'll see if we can get to half-time without losing my voice. Clara's got it at the back for Blues. Solis. Wagner. They're going to have to go home, aren't they? Yeah. Into a Beadle. Oh, Kelly, you absolute angel. For a warm cup of lemon chamomile tea. We have a thing called Jakeman's in the UK. Yeah, the cough sweets. Look them up. I hope you get some good sleep tonight. I mean, I will get some good sleep, Kelly. I don't know how much of it I'll get, but it will be deep sleep, I tell you, because I'm knackered tonight. Thank you very, very much, Kelly, for the super chat. Wonderful support of the channel is the lovely Kelly. Thank you ever so much. Solis knocks that out to Samuel. Bit of space down the right. Roberts. Back to Bright Samuel. Roberts has got it on the wing. They've doubled up fairly well here, West Brom in the corner. Birmingham continue to move the ball out to the other side to Wagner. Into Paik. Attack against defence this. West Brom just sat behind the ball in yellow and green. Neumann. Samuel. They're steadfastly not just going to boot it in the box here, are they? Keeping hold of it nicely, Birmingham. Where's it going, though? Loads of passes. Any penetration here? Now they've gone from right to right, back to the left again. And, yeah, fair play, Birmingham. They've won themselves a free kick now in a pretty dangerous position there. And they were very patient, almost to a fault there. Birmingham with their build-up. The foul was on Ibrahim Osman by Imre. And they now have a chance to stick a free kick into the box. And the weather is not wonderful there. Give the goalkeeper a question to answer is normally the thing. Yeah, look at where all the Birmingham players are setting up. Two of them going in the line of the keeper on the near post. Inside the 6-yard box. Nat Phillips trying to hold the offside line. Not much room to do it, though. In comes the free kick's a really good one, actually. And I don't know who touched that on the near post. The camera's gone to Jay Malumbi, in which case it's now gone to Nat Phillips. I think someone's made a very good defensive header there. It's a really good delivery, isn't it? Oh, that's testing the keeper if there's no head on that. Good defending. Wagner now is gone over the other side to take the corner. He's going to swing it inward, left-footed. Wagner takes. Oh, and a diving header at the back post. Has that one crossed the line? There's a handball appeal. Paik is on the deck. They're all having a little bit quickly there. We only got the hard cam view of that one. It's another good delivery. Headed in. Does that hit his arm? Styles on the line. An immediate appeal from Clara. We're going to get a decent camera angle. No, I don't think it does it? Kind of like Bimbles between his legs. Goes out of play. Here's a good angle. Oh, it does hit the arm. Yeah. And I don't know what the wording says nowadays. But there was something in it. If it bounces up and off the body immediately to the arm. Because it probably was. I mean, it's difficult to say that's an unnatural position. Because he's literally down on his knees. They've got to go somewhere for balance, haven't they, the arms? The difficulty is, it pretty much prevents a goal, doesn't it? But the handball laws don't adjust for that. If it's still accidental, it's still accidental. I think that's penalty, isn't it? Arms just away from the body, hits the leg and comes down. I think, being the ball is headed goalwards, I think they've got quite a big advantage from that, West Brom. And it might be double whammy here from Birmingham. Pike looks like he's hurt his arm quite badly there. He's very gingerly walking away. Leicester 3-0 up. Wow. Yeah, real quaid. If it stops the goal, it has to be a penalty. That's how I would have the rules. But they're not actually like that. I remember doing one, I think it was involving Christian Bielik, where it's literally it was at Derby. He would have been playing for Birmingham, actually. And he's literally on the goal line. And it kind of prevents a goal. But if it's not deemed unnatural position or deliberate, doesn't matter if it's going in the goal. I think if a player who's not the keeper stops the ball going in the goal with his arm, I think it should be a penalty, shouldn't it? If it's inside the box, obviously. But, yeah, ho-hum. Can you give a big shout out to Liv Pope? Am I trying to be stitched up there? Liv Pope. Is that... You always have to be careful with these things. You say the name quickly and you realise it says something completely scandalous. If it's a genuine request, then all is forgiven. Come on, brother, all is forgiven. Mowat. Styles. Taylor. Chris Mepham injured, of course, for West Brom. Hence why Taylor's doing a turn there with Phillips. In at centre-back. It's a pull on Ibrahim Osman. He's got to go in the book there, hasn't he? Second foul already on Osman by Imre. The yellow card's out. keep your eye on that. He seems to have the measure of the right back, and he's already got him on a yellow card now, and we've only played 15 minutes. No pen then, Ben. Well, by the letter of the law, they're probably all right because it bounces off him. I'd like to think if the ball's going in the goal that you have to give a penalty, but the law doesn't say that. I don't know. I still think maybe his arm's in an unnatural position away from the body. So I'd have probably given it, but it's a grey area, isn't it? There's one knocked forward for Price, I think, to chase. I think sometimes we have to be at home with refereeing calls, with having the humility to stay or to say it's either, and you have to accept either. I know people like to be binary and wed themselves to one or other decision. The Easy J, I believe it was a penalty. Win some, lose some. Yeah, absolutely. I don't think VAR would have got involved in that, to be honest. I don't think it would have met the threshold for the clear and obvious error, given it was so hard to see and so subjective. So I would hope they would have gone with on pitch for that. Samuel knocks that back. Neumann to Beadle. Knocked into the front. Stansfield trying to hold it up. Cleared away by Max O'Leary. And back up into the channel. We're coming up 20 minutes. Yeah, we're about to see the third Leicester goal. Abdul Fatawu, the scorer. We're not going to see it. We've just been alerted. Samuel knocks that back to Neumann. It's all Birmingham in terms of possession. West Brom happy to sit in. 71% possession to Blues. Cleared down the ground by O'Leary. Hegabo, lovely take. And he's been fouled by Bright Samuel. Would that not be considered a natural position? Possibly. Remember, natural and unnatural doesn't actually mean natural and unnatural. It just means is your arm away from your body. So it's a natural position if your arm's close to your body, and it's just the semantics they've come up with. And we always have the argument brought up, don't we? Okay, where do you put your arms then if you're... I think if you're on the goal line defending the post from a corner, I think there's a certain amount of, it's incumbent on you to make sure your arms are not out, because you know there's a likelihood you're going to have to make a block. Beadle punched the set play clear. Not massively convincingly. But he got the job done. Tottenham 0, Newcastle 1 in the Premier League. Here comes a long throw-in from Imre. That was one of the most enjoyable things, particularly about the first half last night. We didn't have the complete tedious spectacle of a team winning a throw-in, Player walks over. Centre-backs walk up. Stand there for a while. Run up. Throw it in. Out it comes again. Boring. They've cleared the long throw-in. I don't have an issue with long throw-ins. It's the amount of time it takes to take them. I do think we could have the 8-second rule that we've got for goalkeepers restarting games for throw-ins. Cushion ball over the top. Easy gather for O'Leary. We're pretty low on quality here. Difficult weather conditions. And West Brom look like they've come for a point, don't they? Sturdy team shape. Sort of 4-4, F in 2, 4-5-1, whatever you want to call it. Without the ball. They have gone after Birmingham now and they are pressing. But Blues win it back. Wagner trying to run out of the left back area. And it is a West Brom throw. Imre trying to push down the line. He is blocked out. Another one in on loan for West Brom from Palace, is it? Had to give Eric Ramsey something in a transfer window. Why would you bring in a manager and not let him have any players immediately? Styles. Mowat knocks it back to Taylor. Back to Mowat. Aloba off the left. Oh, this is building up nicely for West Brom. Oh, that's deflected. Oh, that could have flown over Beadle's head. Jed Wallace hit the shot from the angle. For 1 second then, I thought, oh, is that deflection completely done the keeper there? Could have, couldn't it? Just loops up. Wagner, well, there you go. Arms behind the back. Makes the block. Corner. West Brom. Which Mowat is going to swing out with the left foot. Phillips is there. Hegabo, Styles. In it comes. Clara gets ahead on it. Oh, cross from the right-hand side is a good ball. Can't direct the head of goalwards there. It's Charlie Taylor. Kind of goes into the thighs of the Blues defender, but the offside flag went up. I think it was actually Phillips that was off. Wonder if they could have let that one go as it developed. Whether there was interference or not is up for debate. Samuel powers forward, good run. Oh, and he's got it back. It's a brilliant run. Samuel into the box, hits the shot, tipped over the bar. Tremendous break down the right-hand side there. It's a really good one too, actually, as well. Whoop. Patrick Roberts there just getting out, hugging the wing. Would have been a hell of a goal if he managed to loop that over into the far corner. As it is, tipped over the bar. by Max O'Leary. Oh, goodness me. Corner swung to the far post. Looked like it was going to drop in to the far corner from Tommy Doyle. Remember, Pike went out after that early chance with the, I say it's an early chance, with a big penalty shout against Callum Styles. Doyle came in to replace him. Paul, evening Ben mate, how are you? I'm lovely. I'm a little bit tired and I think I might be getting the sore throat that has been percolating in my house. Any plans on what your next live game you're attending? We're working on one at the moment, Andy. But yeah. Do admit I have a nice routine. Doing the hot takes and the watch-alongs. Is that a better shot? People of TikTok. Fed in from the left from Osman. Blocked out. Worked out to the right wing. Imre. Doyle pinches it off him. He's now out of position. If Birmingham build down that side, that's exactly what Marvin Dukes wants to do. But it goes straight out of play. And the struggle is real here for the players in the conditions. Imre, long throw down the line. Headed out by Clara, which means they've made ground. And they have themselves another throw in. Mowat sweeps up the loose ball. Styles coming down the left. Nice carry by Styles. Has he won a corner? Yeah, well played. West Brom left back. Carries it all the way down the line. Wins the corner for his team. He didn't have much hope of crossing it and finding anyone, but the defender still has to defend it. Corner, West Brom. Mowat pops it in, headed out by Clara. Crossed over from the right on the recycle. Wagner clears it. West Brom have got it back on halfway. Birmingham reset, just trying to push out a bit after the set plays. Ooh, Beadle to the edge of the box. Spilt that. Grabs it at the second attempt. What was wrong with deliberate and not deliberate handballs? I guess the thing that's wrong with that is you're just guessing intent, aren't you? You may as well not have deliberate and, not deliberate. You may as well just have, is it handball or not? Because it's just an opinion, isn't it, when it's as to whether someone did something deliberately or not. Styles has gone in the book. Clear foul there. Diving in. Free kick, Birmingham. Doyle and Wagner over it. Quite close in this one. Will they go for the in-swinger, the left foot of Wagner, or the out-swinger? The right foot of Doyle. Doyle takes it. They've won the ball at the back stick. It's a good save. I think it was Osman arriving. Kind of volleyed it into the ground. O'Leary makes the save, though. Good save, actually. They've won a couple from set plays, haven't they? Come close. He doesn't connect brilliantly, but takes the pace off the ball, hits it into the ground. Difficult as the ball's bouncing up. Another set play goes in there, trying to get Dukes on his own at the back stick. They do. But he can't get any power on the header. He's well outside the back stick. The corner's a floaty one. Stiles is putting him under. And out it goes. We are likely coming up half-time in the 7:45 kickoff. Wow, as soon as I said that, I got a notification to tell me that it is half-time at Oxford. Oxford 0, Norwich 2. It's Leicester 3, Southampton 0. How's about that? Who had that on their bingo card? Leicester 3-0 up at half-time. We said, can they just keep 11 on the pitch? So let me just block this idiot on TikTok. It's a bit less of a barrier to entry. Mowat is going to take the free kick. It's gone into the back stick. I think Phillips has been whistled for a foul. Harvey, booing from the Oxford fans at half-time. Maybe it is sinking in that Oxford are heading to League One. The way things are moving. And the new manager bounce, so to speak, under Matt Bloomfield is one win against Leicester. Beadle clears that. Not a good ball to Bright Samuel. And it's a struggle, this one, isn't it? We had a brilliant game last night. This one's suffering. Maybe from conditions. Maybe from West Brom stodging it up a little bit. But you don't blame them. They're going away to a strong Birmingham side that are very good at home, that can enter the playoffs with a win. You're not going to go and have your bellies tickled, are you? It's back with Beadle again. And Clara unceremoniously just boots that as hard as he can down the ground on the half volley, as if to say, come on, let's get this away from our goal. Back with Beadle again. Clara. Clara brings it out. West Brom sat in 4-4-2 defensive shape with 10 behind the ball. Saying first and foremost, we're going to make it hard. Stiles clears it down the line. West Brom's away record is hopelessly bad, isn't it? What is it, 11 defeats out of 12? 10 defeats out of 11? Something like that. Handball surely by Solis there. And it is a free kick to West Brom. And there is the great Robbie Williams in the stands. Craig Gardner's sat with him by the look of it. They're just busy looking at themselves on the camera. Presumably you get a little monitor up in the director's box there at Birmingham. Booted forward by O'Leary. Yeah, we are lacking quality in this game. Isn't Robbie Williams a Stoke fan? Robbie Williams is a Port Vale fan. But we shouldn't obsess with who people support. I literally get asked about 50 times a stream, who do you support? And part of me wants to go, does it really matter who I support? What tribe are you in? Yeah, that's the true nature of the question, isn't it? Are you in my tribe or not? Because I can't like you if you're not in my tribe. Oh, into the box comes a low bar. Oh, it's going to break. Good block there on the edge of the box. Drilled in low again. Pinball and Birmingham have cleared their lines. It's the closest West Brom have come there. And they're building again down the right. Imre tries to pop the cross in. It's going to bounce back to Wallace. Mowat. Wallace can cross right-footed. Oh, decent ball. And I think it's Price there on the near post. Doesn't get anything on the header. Who had the best chance in here? I think we're only seeing the last ball into the box. Earlier in the phase, to be fair to Price, Clara jumps right in front of him, doesn't he? He doesn't really get a good look. There's the pinball. Mowat with the shot from the edge of the box. They never really get a clean look at the goal, do they? Birmingham up the other end, trying to respond to West Brom's best opening of the game. Not saying a lot, is it? Oh, in comes the cross-headed goalwards. Jay Stansfield. Managed to just back off centre halves. Got a bit of a whack after the header there. Problem is he's moving back as he heads it. He can't really get any purchase on the header, so to speak. Just tries to artificially put a load of power on it then and just ends up looping it up and over. Clara. Turned over though, and Mowat's got it for West Brom. Aloba with the back heel, and he's into the box. Aloba crosses in, and they've blocked it out on the near post. They're actually on top here, West Brom. It's kind of the only period of the game where we've been able to say that this last 3-4 minutes. Getting a bit of territory, getting up the pitch. It's not champagne football, but they've had something that they maybe didn't have for the rest of the half. Oh, that one's bounced back right down the middle of the pitch. Dukes was chasing in. Keeper O'Leary came and centre-half takes it right off his toes as well. Complete chaos there. BW, the Norwich goalkeeper, got an assist. Yeah, we saw that one. Bouncing one all the way over the top for Torre to score the first of his 2 goals. .41 gone. 0-0. Pretty low on quality this game. Obviously having to compare it to a brilliant game last night as well. Doesn't help, does it? Here comes a Birmingham counter. Carry from Osman, but he's had to come back and pop it out to Samuel, who's shouldered off the ball there by Hegebo. Strong. Samuel gets back. Don't get frustrated and foul him. He hasn't. Mowat. Styles overlap. Mowat. 2 former Barnsley players combining. Poor cross from Styles. Doesn't wrap his foot round that. Shanks it over everyone's head. And out it goes. Yeah, it's poor cross, isn't it? You see him trying to dig it out. He's already holding his head before he's even seen where that one is going to land. Beadle with the restart. Still looks a bit foggy at ground level there, doesn't it? In the wintry wonderland there. Oh, that's broken edge of the box now. Oh, Roberts, he's going to get another go. He pops the cross in. Ibrahim can't touch that because he's offside, and he doesn't, and it's a corner to Birmingham with just a couple of minutes to half time. Blocked before it could really get anywhere, but Tommy Doyle is going to stick this one near post. I think all the big moments have come from Birmingham corners from their attacking point of view. Not one like that, though. We had the penalty shout, didn't we? We had the one that nearly flew in the far corner direct. There's one good save in there. But it remains 0-0. Wagner from left back knocks that up the line to Osman. Osman can't run. Imre, who gets back, gets his body in the way, draws the foul. More a coming together. You know what these players are like, though. They know they've got goal side. They just plant themselves there, and any challenge can then quickly turn into a foul. Free kick West Brom, which the keeper is going to launch forward. Birmingham holding a really high line, trying to stop the impact of said free kick. They got the knock on as well. Nat Phillips won it, but it's straight through to Beadle in a goal. Malumbi was back in the left back area helping out there. We have 2 minutes of stoppage time. The end of this first half. Nothing doing so far. All quiet over at St Andrews. In the February fog forecast. Trying to think of other Fs. Aloba does well. Pushes down the left. Hegebo's come away with it. Has Hegebo won a foul? Don't think he has he? It's going to be a restart. I get asked this every year. Would I say this championship is weaker than previous seasons? I just don't know how you can conclude that. It's impossible to compare different leagues and different years, I think. Often people have a vested interest in calling it weaker as well. Often when somebody they don't like is doing well, it makes them feel better if they say, oh, well, the league's bad anyway. The old chopping the legs off instead of elevating yourself to somebody else's height. Chop the legs off. Solis. Wagner played 1 minute of minimum stoppage time. Bright Samuel tries to pop the cross in, and I think that is us. Oof. Difficult watch that, wasn't it? Let's mention the conditions again. We are in midweek with this odd round where we got FA Cup games, kind of have been brought forward a bit. It's absolutely hammering it down, as it has been for the majority of the winter here in Britain. West Brom are kind of sitting in and just making it difficult. But as Kelly says, I just watched a kestrel fly past my window. This game is not holding my attention. No, it's not been great. And we were absolutely spoiled last night, weren't we, with, as I've said a couple of times, probably the best championship game I've seen this season. But what are you going to do here? We just turn up and watch, don't we? 2-0 Chelsea against Leeds. 59-41 possession to Birmingham. 0.35 XG plays 0.33. Oxford 0. Norwich 3, by the way. The Canaries have just got themselves a 3-0 lead. Nice one. 40 days and nights of rain is biblical. 60 days of it is just the British weather. Joy. 3 shots on target to Birmingham, 1 for West Brom. I suppose the big talking point was has Toure got a hat-trick? Fair play. Impressive stuff from Norwich's new striker. A hat-trick in his first start. How about that? Fabrizio Ravanelli. Anybody? Again, everyone loves to be wise after the event. We don't pick the games here. We go with the Sky main match each and every time. So any selection of any game will trigger fans of various teams. So we just go with the Sky picks. But yeah, certainly 6 goals in the other 2 games. Leicester are 3-0 up against Southampton. And Norwich are 3-0 up at Oxford. So in terms of the table, right now, Birmingham are going to 46. If they can score a goal and go 1-0 up, they would jump above Bristol City, Preston and Wrexham and go 6th tonight. Southampton obviously are losing. Norwich are pushing all the way up now to 16th. Yet another win incoming for the Canaries. Oxford in big trouble at the bottom, 14 to play. 5-point gap. West Brom could make it worse, but not sure that's going to happen. We'll see what happens in this one in the second half. Right. I am going to go and make a drink. So I'm going to say to you people watching on TikTok, I'm just going to stop the stream for 5 minutes. It'll start up again on this channel. If you give me a follow now, you can pop back in 5 minutes. So thank you to all the wonderful people supporting over on TikTok. And to you wonderful people here on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, don't go anywhere. I might have to, I'll have a decaf. I might need something else to get me through this second half. Get your questions in, get your comments in, and I will be back here in 5 minutes. Don't go anywhere. Birmingham 0, West Brom 0. Welcome back, everybody. Half time in the Championship. It's Birmingham 0, West Brom 0. Not quite living up to the rather high standard set by the game last night between Sheffield United and Middlesbrough. But what you're going to do, and let me say a big thank you to Dylan on the super chat there. Fiver is ready to stick on Birmingham win in 85th minute. Going for the late goal. We'll just take any type of goal at this point, won't we? I think in this one. Hopefully we get that fairly quickly into the second half because, yes, West Brom drew 0-0 in their last game. They may be emboldened to try and stick it out and do exactly the same tonight. In the other Championship games, lots of goals. Leicester 3, Southampton 0. A bit of a surprise scoreline there. The Leicester players have turned up for Andy King and managed to keep 11 on the pitch. How about that? Mukasa, Daka and Fatawu with the goals for Leicester. And Norwich are 3-0 up at Oxford. Mohamed Toure has a hat-trick on his first start. And he also scored off the bench in the previous game against Blackburn. So an incredible start by Toure of Norwich. And they are putting, what did we add it up? Like an 11-point gap or something like that? 9-point gap? 11? What is it? Let me add it up. Over Oxford. Yeah, it's an 11-point gap. I was right the first time. Norwich would go all the way up to 16th. Obviously, a bit of a weird setup this midweek. It's not kind of a midweek round, is it? We've got 3 games tonight. One tomorrow is Charlton-Stoke. Kind of like early games for the people playing in the FA Cup. And then not everybody's playing as well. And then we get a couple of games Tuesday night next week. So like in the predictions, me and Sam, we had Pompey twice and Charlton twice, didn't we, playing across this week? And a few teams there, obviously Ipswich and Wrexham playing each other, are not playing at all in the Championship. Then they're going to play each other next week. There are Premier League games going on. It's a rare midweek round up in the Prem. And we have 4 games tonight. It's Chelsea 2, Leeds 1. I think some of these might have been 7:30 kickoffs. Am I right? It's Everton 1, Bournemouth 2, Spurs 1, Newcastle 1, West Ham 0, Man United 0. I think that might be an 8:15 kickoff. So plenty going on. Get your comments in. And we are going to see a hat-trick goal from Mo Toure powering into the box. Oh, he's on fire, isn't he? He took that very, very confidently. Got it out of his feet. No messing about. Slammed it in the corner there. Looks like Norwich have found themselves a player. Do we know why Hull v Ipswich got moved a couple of weeks down the road? Both playing Friday, so Tuesday would have been perfect for them. Well, not really perfect. Tuesday to Friday, is it? It's obviously been moved for the FA Cup. And they've gone for a couple of midweeks down the road. I guess there'll be policing reasons and travel reasons that we probably haven't considered. But yeah, Ipswich have still got a game against Pompey to be scheduled as well. That's been postponed twice now. The pitch not playable either time at Fratton. Looks like Gilchrist is going to come on for West Brom at half time. We will find out. They're on an ad break there. Get your questions in. Get your comments in as we head towards the second half here. Birmingham 0, West Brom 0. Still, a big chance for Blues. they can just grab a goal in the second half, they will go in to those playoff spots. Haven't managed to get their noses in front yet. Just seeing a couple of Birmingham chances. Free kick drilled in that was tipped over the bar. Bright Samuel's chances. I'm not sure what he's trying there. Cross, shot, both, either. Corner nearly whipped in as well. This is a nice... I could have just watched this rather than the whole first half, what Sky is showing. Right, now obviously there's a big penalty shout as well, weren't there? With Callum Styles making a block, goes through his legs, hits his arm. And then we go into the normal debate with handball, deliberate, not deliberate, arm in unnatural position. Did it come off his body? Is it going in the goal anyway? Blah-de-blah. No one knows the rules anymore. Didn't get given. If it had been given, you could argue it should have and shouldn't have been given. If it hadn't have been given, you could argue that it shouldn't have and should have been given. So, the laws are not terribly clear these days. You can probably find 5 arguments why it should have been given and 5 arguments why it shouldn't. And they're all probably equally as valid. So, I think the anti-VAR crowd say just go with the on-field decision, which was no penalty. Although, is that the on-field decision? Because it was just too quick for the ref to see. Oh, hello. Chelsea 2, Leeds 2. Well done, Leeds. They have staged the fight back. Their Leeds in the Premier League. You've got to say Sunderland and Leeds particularly are doing the EFL proud with their performance up in the Premier League this season. And Leeds, having beaten Chelsea, are potentially going to take a point from 2-0 down. Okafor has just equalised 2 in 5 minutes for Leeds. Brilliant stuff. We are off, and running in this here second half. Birmingham 0, West Brom 0. I think Gilchrist did appear at half-time, didn't he? Someone smarted me up. If he did, who did he come on for? Was it just Imre who was on a yellow card and maybe a red card risk? Just a straight swap in at right back. I should have been paying attention. There were goals going in. He certainly keyed into this long throwing stuff because Imre was taking the long throws and now Gilchrist. They've all got to be at it. Cheers, everybody. It's a decaf, don't worry. In it goes. The long throw bounces. Aloba on the back stick lets it go for Mowat. He's got it now. Oh, nice feet. Little dinked cross in. Big header. Clear. And hooked clear by Wagner. Alaba trying to dig it out in the corner. And West Brom still in possession. So, yeah, just that half-time change at right back for West Brom. Imre on a yellow card and up against Osman out of the game. Leicester 3, Southampton 1. Saints have got one back. Long throw goes in. Not the worst effort that by Jay Malumbi. Tries to put it back across the keeper on the half volley. Beadle didn't blink. I like the idea of going back across goal. Just didn't catch it right at all, did he? Ooh. Nearly giving it away, playing out from the back. Solis wanted a foul. There was not one forthcoming. I'm rooting for West Brom, Kelly. I wonder why. Wrexham holding 6th place at the moment. Another long throw in coming from West Brom. Gilchrist hurls it in. Birmingham clear their lines. Ooh, bad bounce off Styles. He's got lucky there. There were 3 Birmingham players running at him there. They have turned it over now, and Birmingham can kind of launch that counter, although West Brom have got plenty back. Paul, 81 likes. Yeah, let's see if we can get over 100 likes in this one. I appreciate lots of you were watching last night, and we're on 2 nights running. Really appreciate you guys being here. Let's see if we can get 100 likes on this one. Oh, it's broken in the box. Jed Wallace hits the shot, blocked away. West Brom have started all right this half, haven't they? Who scored for Southampton, guys? Leicester 3, Saints 1. And knowing the confidence at Leicester at the moment, that might change things. You never know, but 3-0 lead there for the Foxes. Saints goal scorer Ross Stewart. Can't a girl root for the underdog without ulterior motives? Very British thing to do, Kelly. Root for the underdog. I'll allow it. Stewart, the goal scorer for Saints. Leicester 3, Southampton 1. A couple of League One games going tonight as well. Wigan have just scored against Reading. Ryan Lowe, former Championship manager with Preston, just been sacked by Wigan. I wonder where he will appear next. Leicester no clean sheets in September. Liam, how many games is it now? It must be 25, mustn't it? Insane stat that, isn't it? Absolute insanity. Gilchrist. Phillips. Malumbi getting in between the centre-backs, making the play. It's broken down the left now, and West Brom have been far more in it in the first few minutes. So they were pretty much a non-entity attacking-wise in the first half, weren't they? Mansfield 0, Peterborough 2 in League One. There you go. Well done, Paul. We'll give you that one. 101 likes. Thank you, everybody, for your wonderful support, as ever. I should, of course. I am contractually obliged to say thank you to the wonderful people at Betfred as well. I'll be up on the Sportsman Untitled. You can check out Con and Gab and Simon did the show from Manchester yesterday. See what the lads had to say. Throw in West Brom has gone in long. Clara first contact. Birmingham clear their lines. As a foul on the edge of the box there. Clash of heads, in fact. Mowat and Pat Roberts, I think. And we are going to the bench. Chris Davis is going to use that impressive Birmingham squad, and he's going to make a treble substitution. We're about to see wholesale changes for Birmingham. Davies not impressed with the start of the second half. And we're about to see 3 new faces come in for Birmingham. If you're going to have a good squad, use it. Wallace. Oh, Wallace has slid that on offside. Oh, he shouldn't be offside there, should he? Aloba is able to watch Wallace there. He's just a bit too keen running in behind. 26 without a clean sheet. That's ludicrous, Liam. Absolutely ludicrous. Year 1 parachute team as well. What are they like? Just getting some instructions off the iPad. Ooh, don't lose that there. Birmingham steadfastly playing out in their own box. They're getting pressed by West Brom. Have they got out? They have. They've played that really well. Goal of the century contender coming if they score from this. Some brilliant playing out from the back from Birmingham. Stansfield, though, tries the Hollywood cross. And it flies out of play. If Sheffield Wednesday don't score before the 62nd minute, 1,000 hours without a goal, you don't mean 1,000 hours, do you, Kev? But it's been a hell of a long time, hasn't it? I'm guessing he means 1,000 minutes. Would that be right? Doyle. Samuel powers forward from right back. Oh, nice feed inside. Duke's on straight away. I wonder if he, considering the condition, should have taken a touch. Tried to play it straight through and turned it over. By the way, next watch along might be a while because I'm working as a musician on Friday night and then no live championship game. I could do an FA Cup game on Saturday if you wanted a watch along. I think it might have to be, or we could do Leeds and Birmingham on Sunday possibly, but I wanted to do some hot takes on Sunday. That's in the channel. Handball shout from Aloba. He seemed pretty keen to appeal. I'll await for the replay. When are we going to get this treble substitution as well? So the ball is knocked against Clara's chest. It kind of rolls up. It touches his arm. Doesn't feel like a handball for me. Give me your views in the comments. Off the body as well. They normally go against those ones, don't they? But yeah, no one knows the handball rule, do they? Clara, round the corner from Dukes. Nice spot. Berlin Lion. 1,000 minutes probably feels like 1,000 hours, to be fair. Yeah, fair enough. Right, here we go then. Iwata is there. Carlos Vicente is there. Patrick Roberts is jogging off. Who's the 29 coming on for Blues? Oh, August Prisk. I don't think I've seen him play yet, have I? Interesting. So 2 of the January signings coming in now. Bright Samuel's coming out, presumably for Iwata at right back. Jay Stansfield is out. So I reckon Dukes will go and play number 10. Priske will play up front. Vicente will swap with Roberts and Samuel out and Iwata in. What do I think about August Prisk? I don't know. Dex is cool. Not seen him play. So I can give you some views right now. as I watch. And if he turns out a bit like the guy at the other end, Hegebo, Scandinavian signing, build stars, get goals, suspect Birmingham will be pretty well happy. Gilchrist. It's a bit more lively this half, I've got to say. Does help that West Brom have been a bit more on the front foot, haven't they? Lots of videos I've seen on the promotion pitch. What do you think of the relegation pitch? We'll do something. I'll get Sam Parkin to speak about that. We normally have some good chats about that. Here is Tommy Doyle in central midfield. Oh. Bad giveaway there. It looks like Osman has swapped wings to accommodate Vicente. So Vicente plays down the right. Osman down the left. Duke's in the 10 with Prisk up top. So a little restructure of the front four for Blues. Wagner, Clara, fed down the line, all crossed in by Vicente, the Spaniard, cleared away. Free kick there given away by Tommy Doyle as we come up the hour mark. Come on, guys, are we getting a goal? You can put your pray emoji hands in the comments if you want. Well, fair play. Eric Ramsey's bringing in Daryl DK and Mikey Johnston. Is this an attempt to win the game? Jed Wallace is coming out. Oh, no, they're straight swaps. DK in for Hegebo. Johnston in for Wallace. But two good attacking players there. Thank you, Dave. Thank you, Dexist. Come on. Meat pie sausage roll. Come on, anybody. Give us a goal. Let's be honest. If you're Eric Ramsey, given where West Brom are, given where Birmingham are, given where we're playing the game, given the conditions, you'd take a 0-0, right? Wouldn't you? DK chases down Clara. Time, about 10-12 minutes left. 15 maybe in Leicester Saints and Oxford Norwich. Leicester 3, Southampton 1. Oxford 0, Norwich 3. Toure, hat-trick. Phillips. That with Taylor. Birmingham not pressing. Phillips through the lines. Not wide to Gilchrist. Oh, Gilchrist with the feed. DK was onside. Slid out. West Brom throw in. Look all right at the moment, Baggies, don't they? Another long throw. About to be hurled in. In it comes. It's a foul by Nat Phillips. Bit more of an even contest than the first half. It felt like Birmingham were trying to, score a goal, frankly, in the first half, and West Brom were trying to stop them. West Ham 1, Manchester United 0. That could be a big goal in the relegation battle in the Premier League. Leeds are level, I still think, at Chelsea, aren't they? It could be a problem for Nottingham Forest, that. the way things are trending. Yeah, Johnston can't quite get there. Silly foul by Price there. Crazy high foot. He says, oh my God. He knows he's going to get booked for that, doesn't he? Look how high the foot is. So obvious Clara's going in and heading that. Duty of care then is with the defender. It's a silly one, isn't it? Hey? Yellow card. Free kick, Birmingham. And I think Vicente has managed to finagle. I can't talk tonight. A corner out of that. That's pretty poor from Styles. He was red hot favourite to shepherd that out, and Vicente just runs round him and knocks it against him and wins a corner for Birmingham. Spurs only 3 points above the drop. Stop it. Imagine that. Here comes the corner. Swung in left-footed. Baggy's head on it. Osman, nice recycle, skins Styles. Is it going to break? No. Gilchrist clears it. Throw in. Birmingham. Hoisted into the box. Oh, goodness me. Complete flat by Max O'Leary there. Cross into the near post. Is it going to fall? It's blocked on the line. Did it cross the line? If it didn't, that is an astonishing block. A goal line clearance of the highest quality there. I thought O'Leary was going to get punished badly there. He flapped at the first one. They recycled it. Went to the back stick. And there's a hell of a clearance off the line there. Wow. Camera's gone on Charlie Taylor. Have a look at this on the replay. Oh, that's insanely good. Because he's hit that really well, Osman. He's done nothing wrong, has he? Solis went up for the tackle. Osman keeps his eye on it. He hits it perfectly, Osman. Look, glides it. He's just about to run off and celebrate. What a clearance. Best bit of quality of the game. Oh, corner goes in. It's gone loose again. There's another high foot there. Ref's not given that one. Should have, I think. Birmingham are still trucking. And now I think we have stopped for that high foot, have we? Osman again. Phillips just flung his head at it. And with one just having been given the other way, you know you're going to get that one. Here's that goal line clearance again. How good is this? It's quite funny, actually. There's the cliche, isn't there, that oh, he's almost struck it too well. He strikes that absolutely perfectly, Osman, on the half volley. It's like gliding towards the goal. And you think if he just misses his kick there, falls over as he hits it, and the ball's kind of bounces, Taylor probably takes it into his own net and we get the goal. So never a truer word spoken. He's almost hit it too well. Hopefully that should get me on one of those Brian's Guns video. I've been on a few of those. He's almost hit it too well, hey? Oh, what do you think to this one, guys? Leicester 3, Southampton 2, 8 minutes to play. Southampton have come from 3-0 down to make it 3-2. Can they get an equaliser? Doyle, West Brom temporarily down to 10. Phillips now getting back in the game. Nicely nicked by Styles, who comes sprinting down the pitch, actually. That's a poor pass, though, straight into Doyle's feet. I think Styles is flagging, bless him. He's had a rough 5 minutes, hasn't he? Oh, cross back stick. Osman's there again, and he very much didn't hit that one perfectly. He's finding some space on that back stick, Osman, though, isn't he? Both feet off the ground there for that volley. Not sure about the technique. Shins it. Gilchrist and Malumbi celebrating their defensive work. They are 20 minutes away from back-to-back clean sheets, but back-to-back nil draws, West Brom. I think in the position they're in, you just have to reset somehow, don't you? And if it is, look, just draw a couple of games 0-0 and keep a couple of clean sheets and build from there, then maybe that's what they have to do. About to make a sub, West Brom. Jamaldine Jamo Aloba out. Usman Diakite in. Chelsea 2, Leeds 2 is a full time. Well played, Leeds. But West Ham are winning against Manchester United. Wigan 1, Reading 2. Big goal in the playoff picture there in the 87th minute in League 1. Plenty going on tonight in the EFL and indeed the Premier League. Nice take. Osman. Oh, slid inside. Dukes tries to give it him back. Gilchrist back on the cover. Great hit, Dukes. Good save, O'Leary. Birmingham are coming strong now. That's a spectacular goal line clearance. And this is a really good save. He's hit that really nicely, hasn't he? Dukes. Again, spot on the technique. Look at Iwata in the background. Celebrated, no. Tipped around the post. West Brom are hanging on in there. Birmingham are coming strong for the win here. And they've got a corner. And it comes left-footed. Punched away by O'Leary. Price helps it on its way. Johnston. Yeah, it's going to be a Birmingham throw, isn't it? Oh, we've got a nice ground level shot of this save. It's a beaut, isn't it? Goes with the right hand over the top there, O'Leary, and pushes that one away. Last 10 minutes stats. 5 shots to 0, 73% possession. Birmingham. The stats telling us what our eyes have seen, that Birmingham have been coming strong since the treble substitution. Still, no goal. A wet and wild 0-0 so far. Oh, hello everybody. Guess what's just happened at King Power? Leicester 3, Southampton 3, and there's still 3 minutes to play. Wow, is all I can say about that. Leicester have surrendered a 3-goal lead. And could that go 4-3 Southampton? That's incredible. What a comeback from Saints. When did the first goal go in for Southampton there? 61 minutes. So they've scored 3 in 25 odd minutes there, 26 minutes. What a comeback. Leicester's season in a nutshell, right. Long throw in coming in from the Baggies. Oh, they've got the flick on. Osman hooks it clear. Styles is going to go home. Yeah, no Leicester player sent off in this one. What a comeback from Saints. How about that? Leicester 3, Southampton 3 in the other 7:45. Oxford 0, Norwich 3. Toure hat-trick. Nodded on. Turned around the corner. Osman chasing left side. Are we going to see this goal picture in picture? No, I don't think we are. Sky have just flashed up. Ryan Manning with the goal. Oh, bouncy goal kick. Keeper is fouled though by Daryl DK. Beadle jumped with him. Here come West Brom again. Styles carry. And Isaac Price has dribbled it out of play over on the left wing. Iwata throws that down the line. Another Birmingham throw. Just trying to steal a few yards there. Damari Gray is going to be the last sub in for Birmingham. I think that's their third sub window, is it? Or if not, it's their fifth sub, isn't it? I don't know. Maybe it's not. How many subs have Birmingham done? Yeah, they did Doyle in the first half, didn't they? Yeah, so it'll be their fifth sub. Equaliser for Manchester United. West Ham 1, Man United 1. Our Leeds friends will be pleased with that. So will our Nottingham Forest friends in terms of Premier League relegation. What a game at Leicester, says Harvey. Absolutely 3-3. Prisk turns that down the line. Osman running into the box. He goes down. You're never going to get a penalty for that. Recycled though. Wagner cross is deflected. Gathered by O'Leary. They want a corner. They're going to get a corner. We are into the last 15. Well, 13 and change to play before stoppage time. Have we had an intervention with the Manchester United goal? They are not level. West Ham are still leading. Corner, Birmingham comes in, back stick, headed downwards. Trying to turn it back around. Vicente was there on the knockdown. Couldn't do it, but they have won another corner. Clara headed it pretty much into Vicente. Full time and well played. Mohamed Toure. Oxford 0, Norwich 3. Hat-trick for Toure. Norwich win again. Oxford are up to their necks in trouble. Corner is recycled back stick. Big leap by August Prisk on the back post. Ball just drifts over his head. And we have 12 and change. Damari Gray has come in for Ibrahim Osman. Wigan 1, Reading 2 is a full time for Liam Richardson and Reading in League 1. First game for Wigan since the sacking of Ryan Lowe, former Preston manager. Big goal kick by O'Leary. West Brom are certainly going to be the happier for the point here. Trending towards Birmingham, but no goals in this one. And we are touching the last 10 minutes. It'll be interesting to see if Oxford loss leads them to being cut adrift. We shall see. If they've had the extent of their new manager bounce, then yes, that could be the case. That we are talking one relegation place to play for, but we're not there yet. Oxford are still in this. The gap's not insurmountable and they've got the games to do it. Can they do it? Is a different question. Hiked forward by Solis. Iwata. Don't forget, Paik went out early in the game here. Looked like he'd possibly, I don't know, like wrist, shoulder. He was cradling his arm as he walked off the pitch early in the game. Throw in Birmingham down the right. We're into the last 10 now. Still 0-0. We didn't have one for the longest time. Then we got one Friday night, didn't we? Then we had Derby 1, Ipswich 2. Then we had Sheffield United 1, Borough 2. Are we going to get another 0-0? Chris Davies must know, and Sky have just put the table up. A goal for Birmingham would bump them up 3 places and into 6th. And that bottom playoff spot. Obviously, they'd be prone to overtake, but just get yourself in there. Worry about the others later. Restart Birmingham, who've done all 5 of their subs now. Early one where Doyle had to come in. Then we had the treble, didn't we? Vicente, Iwata. Prisk came in. And just Damari Gray as the last one. Oh my word. Oh my word. You know what's just happened, don't you? Maybe the comeback of the season in the Championship has happened. Oh, wow. Southampton. I'm tempted to say now Leicester are going to get relegated. What is going on? Leicester 3, Southampton 4. My God. From 3-0 up. Again, for the 5,000th time, we don't choose the games here. We watch the Sky main TV game. So any issues anyone's got with any choice of games, I don't want to hear them, please. In comes the cross. Easy gather for Max O'Leary. Who scored the Saints' 4th goal, by the way? I think Sky are just about to tell us. What a comeback. Oh, Shay Charles. Thank you, Craig, on TikTok. That's insane. Would it have been more damaging to just lose 1-0 rather than be 3-0 up and lose 4-3? Do Birmingham look like scoring? Well, they did about 6 or 7 minutes ago, but West Brom have just managed it since then, and they've won a free kick as well. I think Eric Ramsey getting the message on. Slow down. Full time. Leicester 3, Southampton 4. What a comeback. My goodness me. What does that do for Leicester? They have now played 32 games. They're tied on 32 points with Blackburn. Set play comes in from West Brom. Styles drills it. They've got a head on it. And it's going to be a corner. For West Brom. It's going to come in right-footed. In it comes. Oh, he could have caught that, couldn't he, Beadle? He went with the punch. Is he going to get punished? No, he's not. Well played, Prisk. Won about 4 tackles in a row there. Just to barge himself away from the goal. West Brom taking their time over this throw-in. I think Gilchrist's going to hurl it towards the corner. Yeah, there it goes. 3-0 up to lose 3-4. We're relegated. Well, the good news for Leicester is that Blackburn aren't very good. And that's who's got to score more points between now and the end of the season for the Foxes. It's gone long. DK fouled Neumann. Free kick to Birmingham. This one's going to go long from Beadle towards the edge of the box. It's straight to the keeper's arms. He doesn't even have to jump. Easy for Max O'Leary. And it'll be a restart for West Brom, who look like they're going to get what they came for. A clean sheet and a point. For anyone still struggling to understand, for the 5,000th time this season, We are contractually obliged to watch the main Sky TV game. I don't choose the games. Mullenby went down. No foul on the edge of the box. Birmingham booting it right up the other end, and Prisk was nearly... Oh, it's Dukes actually off the back of that one. We've got a super chat. Thank you very, very much to Ben. Norwich double over Spurs in the Championship next year. I'll believe it when I see it. Thank you for your super chat. And no super chat target tonight, but we've nearly got 5 actually. Dylan, Kelly, Dylan again, double Dylan, and Ben. So really, really appreciated. That one just running away from Dukes. Gathered by Max O'Leary. It's a defending set play now for Birmingham. As we come up 89 minutes. Ben, do you expect Ipswich to play their second team on Friday? Yes, 100% that will happen. In comes the set play. Ooh, Beadle was out off his line. Any little nick there by a West Brom head towards goal, and they would have been celebrating. I'm not sure who got the final touch on that. But they'll be glad they did. Didn't look like... No, it's a very good defensive header. It's Prisk, the striker. Rich, as a Saints fan, I could cry with happiness right now. We never do comebacks. Enjoy. Oh my God. Right. For the 10 millionth time, I put this up on the screen just so people understand. I don't know why I have to say it so many times. I don't choose the games. We just do the live TV game. To come on after there's been another exciting game and complain about the choice of game is so annoying. My God. Help me out in the comments if you see this idiocy. I don't choose the games. That's someone's job at Sky. And even then, they're not responsible for players kicking balls into goals and predicting the future. Yeah, exactly. Address your complaints to Sky whilst you're whining about the number of goals in your free stream on the internet. Dearie me. So frustrating. Looks like Nat Phillips is leaving the game. Christian Bielik, former Birmingham defender, coming in. For stoppage time. We've got 5 minutes of stoppage time in this one. Knocked back home. Oh, big chase down on the keeper there from Damari Gray. And here is a West Brom counter-attack. Johnston. Slowed down a little bit. Diakite. Mowat. And it's turned back around. And through. To Beadle, who kicks it all the way down the other end of the pitch. To Max O'Leary. Sorry, guys, I've had to take the comments off the screen. Some people not quite reading the room in the chat. It's going to be a free kick to end this one to Birmingham. In a pretty reasonable position. Mowatt's gone into the book for the tackle. We have about 90 seconds of minimum stoppage time remaining. Are they going to have a shot from this? Kai Wagner. It's a long way out. It's going to. Oh no, he's played it short. And it goes into the box, deflected, and that is going to be a corner. 94-15. Last throw of the dice here for Birmingham. And it comes, glanced header and into the corner. And we do have a winning goal. No, we don't. The flag has gone up. Birmingham players surrounding the linesman. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. Why has that been disallowed? I will plead the fifth. Until we see the replay, was glanced in by Prisk from the corner. The camera's on Damari Gray. Is there a foul in there? Let's have a look. Oh, Gray's been given offside. He stood right in front of the keeper. Where does the ball go, though? Through the line of sight? And he makes it, he makes a play at the ball, doesn't he, Gray? Yeah, he tries to head it, doesn't he? I reckon if he just ducked out the way of that, they'd have got away with that one, Birmingham. But because he motions to head it towards the goal, it's definitely offside, isn't it? He might have got away with, I didn't play the ball, I wasn't in the keeper's line of sight. But as soon as he goes to head the ball, he's going to get given offside. Nearly a late winner. But this game has felt like a 0-0 for the longest time. Oh, goodness me. That's a bad professional foul, that one. Yellow card comes out, but yeah, I can see why the Birmingham players are furious there. They were breaking through. They were like 3-on-2, and there's a big pullback. Goodness me. Thank you, Dr. Frost. 9 a.m. in Australia. Thank you for the commentary. Those are the sort of fouls where you want to see red cards given for them, because it's just outright rugby tackle to stop a goal, isn't it, basically? Or that the ball breaks through. Gray, yeah. And look, they're in on the far post as well there. I think there will be a tweak in the laws at some point where that will become a red card. We're up 97 minutes. We've still got to play this one out. Doyle's going to... I reckon the whistle goes after this free kick. In it goes. Vicente, cross deflected, nearly flies in on the near post, and the ball hits the side netting. Looked like a good save by O'Leary. They've come so close in stoppage time. There's a block in there from Diakite. Players congratulating him. Oh, did it hit the post? I thought O'Leary saved it. It hit the post. And then, yeah, Diakite blocked the follow-up. We had 5 minutes stoppage time. It's gone up to 98.5 now. And the goal kick, free kick, goal kick is taken. And that is that. Wow. Birmingham 0, West Brom 0. I mean, it wasn't the most riveting game, but business picked up at the end of it, didn't it? West Brom are going to be far more pleased with the point there than Birmingham. Got a bit spicy towards the end. 1 shot on target for West Brom. 16 shots in the game for Birmingham, 60-40 on the possession. Could have had a penalty in the first half, Birmingham. Styles on the line. You tell me. Goal disallowed in stoppage time. Rightly so, I think. Gray is stood in front of the keeper and he motions to head the ball there. Becomes active and therefore offside. And it ends 0-0 and Birmingham missed their chance to go into the playoff positions tonight. If they just snatched the goal there and bumped up their total 2 points, they would have gone on to 48. Elsewhere in the Championship, incredible comeback from Southampton. Leicester 3-0 up and lose the game 3-4. Incredible. Oxford 0, Norwich 3. Toure with a hat-trick. You can't be offside from a corner. You can if somebody headers it from the corner, whoever's not quite understanding the laws of football in the chat in TikTok. With that being said, thank you to the wonderful people on TikTok. I'll end the stream now. Make sure you've hit follow, subscribe, whatever it is up there, and we'll see you for the next one. Thank you guys over there. And to the wonderful people on YouTube, thank you for your support. We're going to do some hot takes in the morning. I will get to talk all about the other 2 games tonight. They might have been slightly more interesting than this one. Thank you for joining me. It was Birmingham 0, West Brom 0. If you say nice things, I'll leave them on the screen at the end. And we'll see you tomorrow for some hot takes.